Hey, what's up, Hammer fam? Welcome back to HammeredHead. Today we're going back to the 30th anniversary collection to check out CZ-4. Now, if I'm not mistaken, CZ-4 is kind of identical to CZ's 1 and 3 that we also see in, I think, A New Hope. CZ-4, God, I always mix them up. I'm pretty sure CZ-4 is Jabba's protocol droid that's like all messed up and trashed in the the droid torture room. And I think CZ's 1 and 3 we see in the Sandcrawler in Mos Eisley. Correct me if I'm wrong, but whatever. I mean, you could use this guy for any of those scenes. Oh yeah, Return of the Jedi. So this is Jabba's, of course. Looks pretty cool in there. Pretty basic. I guess he doesn't really have any accessories. But I like the design. I like the paint apps a lot. We do get the collector coins. Pretty cool. Card back isn't anything special. It's just a little rendition of him. CZ-4. Originally a simple CZ series communication droid, CZ-4 has been modified by Jabba the Hutt to continually scan the environment and warn the crime lord of imminent attack. The strain of doing Jabba's bidding has taken its toll, and now the droid lies in pieces in the bowels of the palace until Jabba wants to use him again. There he is, just hanging out there. This image, this looks more like the Mos Eisley one. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm not really convinced that that is CZ-4. This might be CZ-1 or 3. Or 2. I don't know what CZ-2 is. Anyway, character profile model, communications/business droid, manufacturer, servo droid incorporated, accessories, surveillance gear, characteristics, in bad shape due to dire circumstances. Those dire circumstances being that he sucked and got messed up. Bunch of other great figures from 30th. Awesome. Yeah, pretty simple figure, but I'm glad to have him. I think he's a great world-building droid. So let's open him up. CZ-4, ready to be reviewed. I think this guy looks super freaky, and I love it. Pretty unique as far as protocol droids go, or communications droids, I guess, in this guy's case. But yeah, really cool design. He always looked really weird in the background, and I think that translated really well into the action figure. It's a great character to have in plastic form. I think the paint apps are really nice too. There's a lot of fun weathering, some rust going on. So it just really adds a lot of character to the guy. But he's got like a creepy stare to him with his eyes. I don't know what's going on there. That's really freaky. But the plating is really nice. You can see like these circuits and stuff. And on the back, the weathering might even be better. But yeah, they didn't really skimp out on any of the paint apps here. Only issue I'd say with the paint is the plastic is really, really visible on the joints. And that white is bright white. It really stands out a lot. But if you line them up properly, it still looks pretty good. You don't really see it that much. The articulation is His head is pretty stiff on this ball joint. But, you know, you can get it moving, and he's got a pretty solid range. Shoulders are only swivel, but he does have ball elbows that go a little under 90, and swivel wrists. The wrists do actually pop out, so just be careful there. The hips are swivel, and then he's got, looks like the knees are pretty much swivel too, but they go both directions, and the feet have a pretty solid range too. Now, the waist is a ball joint waist. They're ready for this. It actually detaches. So you can have CZ-1 or 2, or, well, no, CZ-4 is the messed up one. You have CZ-4 like broken in the back of Jabba's droid room because he's like intended to come off and be a broken droid in the background. And then if you look here, they really sculpted in the circuitry into the waist once this part's removed. So even this could be like a broken part. And then his like spinal cord, his like droid parts and stuff sculpted in. So that's a really fun detail. Pretty cool that they included that. Gives you a few different options to just display this droid. Lets you actually kind of choose which CZ model or which CZ character you want him to be. So overall, a really great droid. I'm pretty happy with this figure. And if you're into this sort of thing, you could probably get a few of them and have each of the CZs in your dioramas. The only accessory is the collector's coin, but it's interesting. So it's CZ-4 at the top, then at the bottom CZ series droid. It looks pretty cool in the picture, and then on the back though, it says A New Hope. So is this CZ-1 or 3 because it's from A New Hope? The coin's from A New Hope, but the box said Return of the Jedi and had a job description. So, just more data points suggesting that you could have a few of these and each one of them can be a different CZ. So there you go, CZ-4 from the 30th anniversary collection. Big fan of this figure. I love these weird droids and background characters and stuff. And I think the amount of detail and paint and just general sculpting that went into this guy really did him justice. Especially in the face, he just looks really freaky. And the whole rest of his body too. It's some really nice weathering and a really good design overall. So definitely pick this guy up if you get the chance. 100% worth it. Really good figure. But let me know what you think in the comments. As always, thank you to my Patreon subscribers. Be sure to follow on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out the Patreon page. And don't forget, stay hammered.